So, should we bother to make plans when every day feels like Groundhog Day? Today, Hello Mornings writer Cindy Chen shares how and why we should plan even when we're in survival mode. Hey, my name is Kat Lee, and you're listening to the Hello Mornings podcast, where our goal is to help you begin and build a life-changing morning routine. Each episode of this show is designed to inspire you in one of the three key areas of a great morning routine: God time, plan time, and move time. Now, if you're not familiar with Hello Mornings, I would love to invite you to head over to hellomornings.org to download our 3-minute morning routine and watch our mini workshop that explains how you can have an amazing morning routine in just 3 minutes. So today we're talking about how to plan in survival mode, and this episode is written by Cindy Chen. Psalm 90:12 says, "Teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom." There are seasons that call for less planning. When we first bring home a baby, when our world is upended by illness or grief, or when we're home indefinitely because of stay-at-home orders. Having no concrete schedule does not mean that we're better off making zero plans. We're still entrusted with our days, even if they seem to be redundant or purposeless. That beautiful planner I picked out where I plotted my goals and scheduled birthday parties and blocked off a long-awaited vacation has lain dormant, useless when all the days run into each other. And I've struggled with the daily routine, or lack thereof, these many weeks that we've been home from school and work, and nearly all our activities have come to a screeching halt. So it's easy to ask, well, why even bother when plans have gone out the window? But in seasons of survival, planning involves a different perspective. We need to plan for the practical, relational, and big picture with a new lens of intentionality. Planning for the practical. Some plans are simply for maintenance. What will we eat today? How can the kids and I share the devices to get our work done today? When will I take a shower? Don't belittle yourself for having to plan something that seems like such a no-brainer, because some seasons leave us seemingly without a brain. If your goal for the day is just to put away that mountain of laundry, well, it's a service to your family, and it is worth planning to accomplish. The rules for survival mode are different than for maintenance mode. We can also plan for the relational. Well, now that I'm not rubbing shoulders with my friends at church and at school pickups, well, the social framework of life has kind of fallen apart. I've had to set reminders on my phone to call my friends when it's not so late at night. And these days, I'm not driving one of my kids to her lessons once a week, round trip over an hour, and I realize I need to carve out time with just her. We miss that commute time together. It's not safe to assume that since my husband and I are physically around each other more, we don't still need to look each other in the eye and be present for one another. We also need to plan for the big picture. A very helpful question that I ask myself when I'm just trying to survive is, what will I be glad tomorrow that I did today? Sometimes it's decluttering the dining room table. Other times it's pulling meat out of the freezer for tomorrow's dinner. It's amazing how a few minutes of effort today will improve tomorrow. What has to be done this week or this month? How can I take one step toward that today? Ephesians 2:10 says, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Friends, God's plan is not on hold, even though our activities have been put on pause. Rather, this week may be wide open so that He can do something wonderful that would not have otherwise been possible in days full of carpool and homework and practice and commuting. So, what is God asking me to do today? Who does He bring to mind? When or how can I respond? When we're struggling, those first minutes of the day are all the more valuable for setting our focus and prioritizing. We can take courage in the truth that we are looking to the one who gives us help, gives us strength, and gives us wisdom when we ask Him, especially when we're in survival mode. This episode was written by Hello Mornings writer Cindy Chen. If you'd like a transcript, just click the link in the podcast show notes. Do you want to learn more about beginning and building a morning routine? Just head over to hellomornings.org and download our 3-minute morning kit, and it's going to give you everything that you need to get started. And if you're enjoying the Hello Mornings podcast, I would love it if you would leave a review on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you listen to the show. Now, my name is Kat Lee, and I am so grateful that you joined me today. I hope we've inspired your mornings so that you can begin waking up for your life and not just to your life. I'll see you on the next episode of the Hello Mornings podcast.
It's early in the morning, the house is quiet, but I've set aside this time for you. I bow before the throne of a noble king, and in this place my heart begins to sing. It's gonna be a God day filled with His grace and sweet new mercies. May my thoughts obey Jesus to walk in His way by His Spirit with each breath that I take. It's feeling like a God day. A prayer rises up from within my soul. Delight comes from above in our sweet communion. I sink deep into your word, and there I find all the hope I need to calm this restless mind of mine. It's gonna be a God day filled with His grace and sweet new mercies. And make my thoughts obey Jesus to walk in His way by His Spirit with each breath that I take. And you wash over me, and I'm reminded that in You I am clean. You are my strength to face this day, this God day filled with Your grace and sweet new mercy. And make my thoughts
This song is called God Day by Jen Stanbro, and you can get your own copy wherever you buy music.